Okay, I'm telling you the truth, 100% the truth, to the best of my ability, from what I remember 25 years ago. Like I said, it was a goal of mine and a dream to work in an office skyscraper. And I used to research as a teenager the heights of all the skyscrapers in the country to find out which one was the tallest. And then I investigated what it took to work in there. And I learned it took a lot of money and a college degree and years of experience. And I was young, I was patriotic, and so to get college, because I wasn't eligible for a Pell Grant or anything for college, I was denied it, so I joined the Army for college money and a chance at a job one day. And the Army took me all over the world. But in the year 2000, I was in Korea. And I remember how bad they were torturing us. And I watched them hurt people and mess with people so bad that they would commit suicide and all sorts of bad things. And I told someone, I was like, they can't do this to us. I said, they're not going through it, but we are. And I said, I have an uncle that works in the World Trade Center because I did. And I said, maybe I can get in contact with him and some politicians to put a stop to all this. And, but as the year went on, it just kept getting worse and worse. And I told him my plans. I said, yeah, one day I'm going to work in a World Trade Center. I said, it's always been a dream of mine since I was like a kid. And, but they took me to a bar one night and we got drunk with officers and everything. And they were like, they don't care about you or anything. This country needs another big war to help straighten this country back out. And they said if you started a war, it would cause a chain reaction, collapse the economy, and create like a new world order, like a new old but new world order, like old fashioned. And I hated that idea. I was just like, that is crazy. And then I saw in the computer labs the Pentagon getting attacked in the year 2000 in Korea. I reported it to the MPs and the owner of the computer lab and everything. And they went and looked at the computer and everything. And I got to Fort Campbell a year later, in 2001. I told him, I said, when I get out, I'm going to get my college money, I'm going to get a degree, and I'm going to work my way up, and I'm going to work in a World Trade Center. And they said, you can't. They said, something's about to happen. Then 9/11 happened. And they said, out with the old, in with the new. You cannot make an omelet without breaking some eggs. And then the very next year, we were in West Point, New York, to train cadets. And we went to Ground Zero. And I was still in shock from all of it. I mean, I watched my dream literally be destroyed before my eyes. And all those people were killed. And I remember selling my soul to the devil in 1998. And then I remember someone told me you can't just move to cities like that and work in their businesses. You have to use the proper channels and the proper avenues to obtain a position of power like that and all that sort of stuff. And so after the Army, I did independent research. And now 24 years later, I've concluded that the majority of people were in on this, globally and nationally. They wanted to create a new world order, quite literally, that involved destroying me. You're king, you're born king. Joshua, God of salvation. And that's what really happened.